Hello everyone, welcome to our Bible story time. Today, we will explore the amazing book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible. In this wonderful story, we will learn how God created the world, cared for his people, and began his special plan for humanity. Let's begin our journey together. In today's Bible story, God created the heavens, the earth, the animals, and people. Everything he made was good and beautiful. The main lesson is that God is the creator of all things, and every part of creation has value. In daily life, when you see flowers, animals, or the stars, remember that God made them. He also made you special and loves you very much. In this Bible story, God gave Adam and Eve a beautiful garden and one simple rule. Sadly, they listened to the serpent and disobeyed God. The main lesson is that God's rules are given to protect us and help us live well. In daily life, when parents, teachers, or God's word guide you, try to listen carefully because loving rules help keep us safe. In this Bible story, Noah trusted God when others did not. He built a large ark, and God protected Noah, his family, and the animals during the great flood. The main lesson is that God watches over those who trust him. In daily life, when life feels difficult or uncertain, remember that God cares for you and can guide you through every storm. In this Bible story, God asked Abraham to leave his home and follow him. God promised to bless Abraham and make his family a blessing to the world. The main lesson is that God can use ordinary people for extraordinary purposes. In daily life, God has given each of us special gifts. We can use them to help others and share kindness wherever we go. In this Bible story, Abraham and Sarah waited many years for a child. Even though it seemed impossible, God kept his promise and gave them a son named Isaac. The main lesson is that God always keeps his promises, even when we must wait. In daily life, patience can be difficult, but we can trust that God is working, even when we cannot see the results right away. In this Bible story, Jacob made mistakes and had to leave home. One night, God gave him a dream and promised to stay with him wherever he went. The main lesson is that God's love continues even when we fail. In daily life, when you make mistakes, do not lose hope. Talk to God, learn from your choices, and remember that his love never leaves you. In this Bible story, Joseph's brothers were jealous and treated him badly. Joseph was taken to Egypt and even spent time in prison, but God stayed with him. The main lesson is that God is with us during difficult times. In daily life, when you feel lonely, afraid, or treated unfairly, remember that God understands your feelings and is always near. In this Bible story, God gave Joseph wisdom to understand dreams. Joseph became a leader and helped save many people during a time of famine. The main lesson is that God gives us abilities to serve and help others. In daily life, think about the talents God has given you. Whether you are good at helping, encouraging, learning, or creating, you can use those gifts for good. In this Bible story, Joseph's brothers chose jealousy and anger, while Joseph chose faith, forgiveness, and kindness. The main lesson is that our choices have consequences and shape our lives. In daily life, every day brings opportunities to choose kindness instead of anger, honesty instead of secrets, and forgiveness instead of revenge. In this Bible story, Joseph finally met his brothers again. Instead of punishing them, he forgave them and welcomed them with love. The main lesson is that forgiveness brings healing and peace. In daily life, forgiving someone may not be easy, but it helps us let go of hurt and build stronger relationships with others. In this Bible story, we see that people made many mistakes, yet God continued to love, guide, and protect them throughout every generation. The main lesson is that God's good plan is stronger than human failure. In daily life, even when things go wrong, we can trust that God is still working and can bring good out of difficult situations. In this Bible story, Genesis shows the beginning of God's great family and his wonderful plan for the world. From Adam and Eve to Noah, Abraham, Jacob, and Joseph, God remained faithful. The main lesson is that God still loves, guides, and cares for his people today. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you next time. Goodbye.